Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. So I just want to quickly go over this whole bomb situation. You know, all these packages, suspicious packages, pipe bombs that came to various people, high-profile Democrats, two former presidents, President Clinton, President Obama, Clinton and Hillary Clinton, and President Bill Clinton. I have several questions. I definitely, I'm not so sure, man. I'm not so sure at all. Okay. One of the big things is the fact that because these are in different locations. Okay, you got Hillary Clinton in New York, Chappaqua, New York, right, north of New York City. The day before was George Soros, but to the best of my knowledge, all these ones today came through the mail today and last evening. Okay, so it was Tuesday evening for Hillary Clinton. All the rest came today. And all these came through regular mail, to the best of my knowledge. George Soros was, I think, hand-delivered and put in the mailbox. That's what the report was. I don't know that for a fact. But you have dispersed locations, New York, Chappaqua, New York, Washington, D.C. with President Obama, Maxine Waters, just Washington, D.C., and then one that was, in New York, Manhattan, which was CNN headquarters, Time Warner Center, and one that arrived in Florida, okay, for Debbie Wasserman Schultz, but actually that was intended for the former Attorney General Eric Holder, who but they had the wrong address, so it went to the return address, which was Debbie Wasserman Schultz, but it got there the same day in Florida, and there should be some kind of delay to that. It's very, very, very curious, when something's returned to sender, it goes out. They go to mail it. There's nobody at that address, and it goes back to the post office. Then it goes back to the return to sender. That shouldn't have. If they all went out at the same time, it's very strange, man. Very strange. So the other thing that I'm going to get to, there's a picture of the pipe bomb that went to the CNN headquarters. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but it's got my brain working in overtime, and the one that went to CNN headquarters, that was addressed to John Brennan. Much of this stuff many people know by now, and there's a picture of it right here. But he's a paid contributor over at MSNBC, okay, which, I didn't know that off the top of my head, but if you're doing this, if you're somebody sending out bombs, you would think you would know that. And so why did they send it to CNN? It's almost like it was intended to help the ratings of CNN, if you ask me. And, that's just a logical conclusion. I'm just trying to understand what's going on here. That's all, man. And so here's the bomb, or one of them. This is the one that was sent to CNN. It's a pipe bomb. There's many of them. To the best of knowledge, we're all talking about pipe bombs. I don't know. I haven't followed the coverage all day long, but that's the one that was sent to the CNN headquarters. And it's got this contraption here, which looks like a timer. Is that meant to detonate it? I suppose so, but whatever. And that's actually, they show you the envelope of that. I think down here, addressed to John Brennan, right there, Time Warner, 10 Columbus Circle, New York, New York. So even that, it's like, well, if you know the address of Hillary Clinton and you know the address of, why wouldn't you know his address? That's another thing. And I can't necessarily kind of, figure all this out right now. I'm just kind of throwing it up against the wall. So very odd to me. And the other thing that seemed very odd to me as well is no Bernie things in here. So nobody from Bernie was, no Bernie package. And I'm not wanting that. I'm just saying that seems awfully strange to me that it's all like Clinton, Obama. Totally odd, man. I just don't know about that. So I really don't. They're going to find whoever did this. So if it's a hoax, if it's somebody, basically, if it's somebody from, that is trying to make Trump, Trump supporters look like they're violent, but it's not it's not a Trump supporter, that person's going to be caught. If it's a Trump, whoever it is going to be caught. So this is going to be super interesting. I really can't wait to see who did this. Or you never know, man. Maybe they came up with some way. It just seems so strange to me that it's all like Clinton people, Clinton Obama people, no Bernie people. Something sent to John Brennan, but why didn't they just send it to his house? And actually they spelled his name wrong, I think, right? Pretty sure it's Brenn, right? It is. Unless that's me that typed that in there. I don't think it is, though. It is. That's intentional, dude. Totally. What's going on here? So, all these things came from the mail. I think George Soros was hand-delivered. That's what it was said. We don't know that for a fact. How is it they all arrived the same day, you know? Washington, D.C., New York City, north of New York City, and Florida, which is the Debbie Wasserman Schultz one. And it would almost be like there's more than one person mailing them out, or it's just a huge coincidence that they all happen to show up the same day, including the return to sender. It's impossible, man. Anyways, let me show you the map, and then I'm just going to wrap this up for now. We'll see. We'll see. They had a pretty good map showing. Come on, dude. All the various locations. To try to kind of, there it is right there. Better understand it. Let me see. All right, so Soros' residence in Katona, New York. Chappaqua, New York, that's Clinton. All right, CNN headquarters in Manhattan. Obama's in Washington, D.C., and Debbie Wasserman Schultz's offices in Sunrise, Florida, north of Miami. And everybody happened today except Clinton's was last night, all right, or yesterday afternoon. It was discovered, I think, at 1 in the morning today, Wednesday early morning hours. I don't know why they're checking mail at 1 in the morning, but that's what it said. And Soros' residence was Monday, so that was actually 2 days ago. Monday afternoon around 3:45 p.m., which I happened to make a video about that just because it drew my attention. I don't know, dude, man. What else is there to say about it? Not much. So, but I wanted to show you that. I mean, I know what I wanted to say. It's almost like that return to sender. You know, the return to sender going to Debbie Wasserman Schultz. It's almost like, you know, they want to make sure no one got hurt, you know. So if it didn't go to the person, you know, the actual destination, it came back to somebody that they knew for sure it wouldn't get hurt. And it's almost like that he didn't want somebody to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's the story there, man. Thanks for watching my videos. We'll keep watching it. Trump's going to do really well in the midterms. He is. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to quickly comment. I saw Shepard Smith yesterday on Fox. I was absolutely floored at the things he was saying. I don't know what his beef is. I understand he doesn't like Trump, but he wasn't making any sense at all. And I mean, Trump saying things that's like there's Middle Easterners in the caravan and stuff like that, and MI13. I don't find that all that offensive, even if it's not true. I mean, it's not that bad to say that. And like Shepard Smith is saying that, you know, he's using fear, the fear of politics, the politics of fear by saying those things. But that's not what the regular Americans, they don't need to even hear that. They can see the pictures of the caravan, and that makes them like go, oh my God, you know, look at that thing, you know, and that's heading our way. And they're just like, and then they hear some of the comments that are being made by the people in the caravan, like, you know, saying they're not going to be discouraged and they're coming, you know. They don't need, that's enough for them to be like, dude, you know, what's going on, all right? And Shepard Smith thinks, I mean, it's not just Shepard Smith, it's the entire media live in a completely different world than everybody else. And even people who are brand new immigrants to this country, they're saying the same things I'm saying. I'm telling you they are. Even people, you know, maybe the people that just can't stand Trump, they're not. But they see that, you know, 7,000 people just making their way here and basically like, we're coming, you know. And they're like, jeez. It freaks them out, man. And they're not. And the reason it freaks them out is because, you know, they're smart. It should freak them out. It's too much. And if that's the way it is, you know, you wonder why Trump got elected. There you go. All right, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.